Guys, I'm gonna take y'all around back of the house and show y'all this beautiful preserve that I live on. And where I come when I want to get a little bit of peace and quiet. Although I get plenty of peace and quiet in my home, I like to be out here sometimes with nature and just hearing the sounds, those quiet sounds that you hear from nature. But here you go, guys. This is my preserve. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what's back here. Now, I don't have a huge home. I don't have a lot of acreage, but what I do have is peace and quiet. Look at that. So that's one direction, but look at this preserve. And then there's the house right there. Got me a little patio back here that I come on and chill out and enjoy myself. Need to get this roof clean, I know that. So yeah, it's a little dirty. Gotta get that tidied up. But there's my little patio. And when I built this house, guys, I decided not to get a pool because I'm not a real big pool person. And in the community I live in, we got a huge Olympic-sized pool with a big old activity center. So I go up there occasionally with my little 12-year-old daughter and we kind of hang out. But yeah, man, this is it for me. I come back here, get on this patio, man, and just enjoy some solitude in this place that I call home. All right, guys, we're gonna move on and get into this vlog. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today's been pretty quiet. As you can see out here in my neighborhood, things are very quiet. Really, there's no one to be found. And I guess that's to be expected with the situation we're in from this health crisis. Stock market is plummeting. So our whole financial system is really on roller skates. But through all of that, how do I keep myself motivated? How do I keep myself productive and continue doing the things that I need to do in order to try and keep chasing my greatness, man, and doing what I need to do in order to keep pushing forward in order to hit my goals and hit my mile markers in life, you know? I mean, although I get it, yeah, man, it's a big deal. We certainly are in some hard times right now, but I think you still can't lose sight of the fact that you still have goals and you still have dreams that you want to accomplish. And I think in order to stay on track, you got to figure out a way how to make the best of this situation. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make the best of this situation, but not lose sight of the fact that I also have things I want to accomplish in life. And I can't put my life on hold for 2 weeks or 2 months or 12 months. I got to just figure out a way to adjust my lifestyle and what I'm accustomed to the new lifestyle that I have to adjust to in order to make sure I protect myself health-wise, protect my family health-wise, but still, through all of that, stay motivated and stay productive. And the way I do that, guys, is I try and put myself on a regimented schedule. And what that looks like for me is I get myself up in the morning and I make sure I read something positive. That's number one. That's a big one for me. Why? Simply put, got to get this right. So by reading something positive, that is going to set the tone for the rest of my day. Now, since I'm at home a lot now because of this health concern, and obviously you don't want to go out and be around a whole bunch of people, and what's recommended is you go to the grocery store, you come home, and you just keep yourself in the house. So for me, I think that's even more important to make sure this is in a positive mindset. So that's the first thing I do when I get up. Second thing I do is I sit down and I write out a list of what I got to get done today. And again, prioritizing it from the most important things to the least important things that I got to get done in the day. And man, that tremendously helps me because one, I'm organized. Two, I'm prioritizing the things that I gotta get done to the things that I really don't have to get done, but it'd be nice to get them done. So that's number two. I put together a prioritized, highest to the least important task I got to do in the day. The third thing I do is I revisit my goals. I revisit my strategy, my plan, especially with the stock market doing as bad as it's doing right now. You have to revisit your plan, especially if you're heavy in equities like I am. And I'm not changing my plan. What I'm doing is I'm just making sure I reinforce and make sure that I understand what my long-term goal is in lieu of the fact that the market is crashing and my equities are taking a decline in value. So for me, it's just a mental way to recheck my long-term strategy. So by doing that, that really, really helps me put it in perspective and understand that, hey, Richard, this is long-term. This is not a short-term play. This is a long-term play. The equities that you're invested in are solid companies. They are doing well financially. Now, don't get me wrong. If this health concern continues to loom itself and we don't get it resolved, could that alter my plan somewhat? I don't think so. Again, I think I'm in the equities I'm in. It's a long-term deal. And when I say long-term, I'm in these equities for another 7 to 10 years, guys. So as long as the company doesn't go to zero, I'm going to stay with it. And I don't believe the mix of equities I have are going to go to zero. I just don't believe it because these are companies that are just vital to the financial landscape in our country and around the world. And then the last thing I do is I make sure I touch base with my family, guys. And I reflect at the end of my day. And I just thank God that I'm able to have a wonderful family, that I'm able to be in the position that I'm in. I'm healthy. I got a good, strong mind, and my family is good. Those are the things that keep me motivated and keep me productive. So all I'm telling you guys is don't panic. I did a video yesterday where at the end of the vlog, I did a little bit of commentary, I like to call it, on panic. It's real easy to panic in these times. Everything on TV, from a news perspective, is panic. Everything on social media is panic. So it's really easy for us to start panicking. All I'm gonna tell you is calm yourself down. You know, like I mentioned yesterday, you can be panic and unprepared, or you can be calm and prepared. Get yourself over to this calm and prepared. And you do that by having a plan, making sure that what you're doing right now is going to be, one, protecting your family, and then two, continuing to make sure your future is bright. As long as you do those things, I think you're going to be fine. So don't panic. Just calm down, take a breath, make sure you plan, you're working it, make sure you're still doing all the things you were doing before this whole crisis started. And I think if you do that, you will continue to put yourself in a position to win every day. Yeah, you may not be able to go out in the market. You may not be able to do all the things externally outside of the house that you're used to doing, but you can do everything inside your house or in close proximity to the house and still be productive. And that's the game. The game is to stay motivated and be productive. Well, all right, guys, I thought I'd just jump on the vlog real quick and have that conversation with you guys. Drop me some comments And let me know how you guys are doing, man. That's the most important thing for me. Let me know how you guys are doing. Drop me some comments. And as I mentioned yesterday, if you guys are struggling and need somebody to talk to, somebody to bounce some things off of, DM me at RichardFane28 on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys, because at the end of the day, you guys are part of my extended family. You guys are part of my community. And I want you guys to be great mentally, physically, emotionally, and I want you to be great financially. So drop me some DMs, let me know how you're doing. And I'm sorry, drop me some comments and let me know how you're doing, and DM me if you need to. Well, all right, guys. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, and give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel and it helps me too. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys never stop chasing your greatness, and always, no matter what, continue believing in yourself. And I'll catch you guys on the next vlog. Peace.